Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Traders Frontiers. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 5. It's the year 217.17, and we're going to go to the Dixie Circle. We're going to try to do a little bit of patrolling along the way to raise some faction. We have a year and 16 weeks, but we need to get to Brian's belt, and that's one of the other things to consider here. Is this one is a year and 14. It goes to the Dixie Circle, and then it goes and finishes at the 5th divide right here. So we effectively have to go all the way over here, Dixie Circle, drop 2 things off at Brian's belt, come back to 5th divide to finish this quest up, and then we'll be in a little better position here. One of the things we've been wanting to do is raise this faction. So, oh, and there's some salvage in here. There's orbital salvage here if you wanted to do that, but we don't have any talents, so I don't want to deal with it. This is nice. Earn credits from salvage materials. Wow. Crew gear. New contact. Wow. I assume that this is very tough. Orbital raiders are probably very difficult to fight. So what I really want to do is land here for some fuel and patrol, because I want to try to raise this faction up. Marauding pirates. It's Kadar. We do have cargo. We should probably see if we can dump it off, actually. So let's do that first. It's an independent world. We can always just sell it. This is all free stuff that we just acquired from the ships we fought last time, all the independent ships. So this is like free money. So we're just going to sell it all. Sell all. Sell. Sell. Just want to sell it all. It's free money. Just take it and add it to the pile. Add it to our dragon's hoard. Okay, navigator. This is... She's a navigator. She's level 11. Okay, so here's the important thing. Oh, no. She's currently level 8. She's not level 11. She's level 8. So, talk of far worlds. And then when accepting a mission that requires more than 4 hyper jumps, increase payment by 3% per jump. I like that. Getting paid more is good. We're going to need Talk of Far Worlds, though. So let's see. Nobody has this yet. I want this. 10% plus navigation skill chance for an introduction to a new contact. I load up on these. Actually, she's a navigator. We don't have to worry about this. It's the E-techs that have a skill just like this. And it doesn't even require the spice haul, so that's why it's better. So don't worry about this on your navigators. Take the E-tech version, especially because you're going to have a lot of E-techs. Either want this, or perfect approach is good, or orderly drop is good. Storm navigator, because we have 4 people that have something like that, though. So let's see. And reducing cost of hyperwave, I'm going to go with distant commission. More money is better. All right, let's go back to patrolling and see if we can avoid a death among the crew. That would be good. The House Thuliner up there would be nice. Spoke and cursed it, jinxed it. Actually, I don't need any jinxing. My luck is so bad it doesn't really matter. Abandoned medical station. One of these days I want to play through the game, and I want to do an orbital salvage team playthrough. Like, that's just all I do, and I want to see if I can make it work. Pretty excited to give that a try. Bribe for Reichart. Still lost 4 reputation. Powerful and unexpected. Yep. Strike a blow in a conflict. Now Kadar doesn't like us as much, but that helped us out with these guys. These guys just have too many systems, so I mean, too many systems where and unfortunately we don't have too many systems where we need to stop. So we bounced it down, 10 plus points, which is good. And our pilot gets another level. So we can either grab another Twitch Surge, or let's grab, or Devastating Shot. Yeah, let's grab another Twitch Surge. 6 is an even number. Got to have backups, so we're going to patrol here to try to fix Kadar for a second. You know, I like to patrol 3, 4, 5 times to see what my luck is like, and if my luck just feels rotten, then I'm kind of like gone. I'm like, okay, on to the next system. Sometimes you get in here and you just start rolling really lucky, and you're like, oh yeah, this is great, and then I want to hang around. So like sometimes these show up and they stay. You get 2 or 3 in a row and you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna keep staying here. Clan Mock, we're just gonna straight up retreat, because I don't care if I take a faction hit from them, because our faction's already so high with them, so there's no reason to pay them any money. Unexpected ship, can submit to inspection, nothing happens. This is why we like to do it on an empty stomach. Don't want the 10 fuel plus turns. Another new contract, Kathleen de Havant, a Kadar Syndicate Intelligence Officer. Ooh, very nice. Okay, so I'm not feeling it here. I'd really like to get some plus points here for the Kadar, but we're just not getting it. And now we're at 1 year and 4 weeks. Alright, let's be on our way. They're not. The random number generator's not going to cooperate with this right there. Right chart. Do the same thing. Take a look. I mean, it's like not much nice here. Okay, that's worth hanging around for. Try to get that one. Oops. It's so tantalizing to see those and be like, ooh, we could get it. Yeah, but the odds are so small. Right chart, submit to inspection. I remember the first time I played this game and put it up on YouTube, and people are like, I don't have as bad of luck as you do with this card game part. It's like, yeah, I know. I gotta imagine that when the Treese brothers were testing this game, they didn't have this bad of luck either. And they went, oh, this seems pretty fairly balanced. This seems all right. And then they, you know, then you see me playing it, and it's like, does he ever have a good card? Does he ever get a good card? Why does he advocate for patrolling when he has such bad luck patrolling? Well, because it can work. And I assume it works better for other people. Come on, Syndicate right chart. Help me out here. There we go. Oh, and it's perfect. And it's a pirate. You can surrender to looting against them. It doesn't matter because they're not going to find anything. So -2. Bummer. I was hoping for a little bit better than that, but I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. All right. Captain gets... So here's a good one. Market confident when executing a trade in an exchange worth over $5,000. You have a 10% chance plus charisma gaining an introduction to a contact from the local faction. That's the problem, is you basically have to be trading around in the different quadrants for that to really be of a whole lot of use to you. Receive up to your negotiation skill and reputation bonus when buying an introduction to a new contract. I don't tend to buy a lot of introductions, so that's not something that's going to happen. When executing a trade at the exchange worth over 5,000, gain reputation up to your negotiation skill with the local faction. Now that I like. I like that one a lot, because earning reputation just for trading seems like a really good thing. Artifact Profiteer. We're not in the position where we need Xeno to do this yet, but you want to have this before you start selling Xenos. Xeno artifacts. When landing in a wild zone, a 10+ explorer skill chance of discovering traces of contact who has operatives working in the area. This is not a bad one to take. It's 13 weeks cooldown. It's not a bad one to take and just always land and just drop down in a wild zone and just land to try to get a thing into contact. But the talents that your E-techs get unlock everybody, so this is why I don't take it. When exploring a wild zone, increase reward by 10% plus the explorer skill. That's nice. And when Automatically passes a failed explorer test in any situation, including exploring or during a mission. You need somebody with one of these, because there will be times when you'll fail those. So right now I'm going to do let's see, executing the trade, green. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And executing the trade, gain reputation. I want that one. Here's the E-Tech thing. This should show up. There's the accuracy one. When landing in an urban zone, 10% plus electronic skill chance of learning about a new contact by snooping on local transmissions. I just like to flood the zone with these. I like all my E-Techs to have these. And then that gets you all the contacts in the world. So here's our soldier that's our backup guy. Mr. Backup. So he doesn't get as good as stuff. Oh, here we go. Ferocious crossfire. After successful boarding, sprays the corridor and decks with hex shell fire and leaves a trail of wounded. 4 enemy crews suffer a bunch of damage, plus the rifle skill. Take that. He's probably never going to get used, but just in case. Oh, and here we go. The first of many, I'm sure. A bounty hunter that we should fight again to generate intel. So let's go. Let's go put it to work. If you hung around for the end of last episode, you know that most of our missions here that we're currently trying to finish up are going to take us to Brian's Belt, which is our home system that we started in. And that's where we have our contact that we have worked up reputation with for military gear. I'm probably going to take some of this money that we've been accumulating and buy some of the lower tier military gear for my team, because some of the crew combat is starting to get a little dicey. Okay, that shotgunner, my friend. Let's get rid of that turkey. Make him less accurate, please, if you don't kill him. Thank you. And you push him back, so that's awesome. Pushing him back is always good. Okay, she can use this attack, which is really cool. It's going to cost 16 total, though, and I don't want to do that yet. But it makes -2 initiative for whoever hits. That person's gone, which is nice. Man, this is... Oh my. Darling, you're rolling right through this, aren't you? Okay, that particular team. I'm just gonna roll right on up here. Actually, I think I'm just going to smoke them for a couple more turns here. Yep, and he's like, I want to board you. No, we are superior. We are superior and we're going to board you. There's an officer over here. Some wounded people. Take her out. Yep, shotgun. Bye-bye. She's partially damaged, so let's try to take her out. Doc. They don't like that. They don't like the doctor moving people around or healing them or buffing them. They all start trying to shoot at him. That's why your doctor needs high evasion. He's just going to whack them and knock them down. Oh yeah, baby. So then she can do this. She can go forward and stun this guy. It's only a 50% stun, but he's going to take a penalty, and I don't really care because I think we're going to get out of this on turn 1. Yep. So let's do Ferocious Crossfire. That's nice. Let's do Ferocious Crossfire and throw a wrench all in the same turn. Let's do that. And now we're getting to the point where we can't shoot at the ship very much anymore if we want to keep doing boardings and get the intel, but they failed anyway. So they've got a bunch of stuff here that we're taking. There's our rough interrogation, which is the thing we cared about. And we only salvaged for 9,000. Boo. Boo. Not a fan of a low salvage like that. That's why I was saying, like, on average, you know, what your salvage is. Kadar. Give me that one. Nope. That would have been nice. That would have almost erased. Uh-oh. Here we go. Xeno Hive ship. That's not happening. Okay, we get some pirate here. That's cool. Surrender to looting. I'm going to make my life easy and just let them have it. It was free money. I don't care if I lose out on... Because you have to, first of all, find a place to drop that off. And a lot of that stuff requires permits. And it's just like, do I want to go through all that effort? No, just give it up. Okay, where are we at? We're at the Alzian core. This is the... Bribe. Okay. Then this would have been the place where you could have dropped all that stuff off. Independent world. I think. I don't know what their I don't know what their trade law would have been. Trade law still comes into effect when you're doing that, but Dixie Circle. I think we're spying here. Okay, what happened? Orbit, E-Tex. Yeah, so the E-Tex down here, Urban Zone, Snoop. And then I'm gonna oscillate between buffs and snooping for these guys. You have a lot of E-Tex, so. But that allows you to start getting a hold of more contacts, and really what you're looking for is contacts that are gonna sell rare trade goods, because that's just a giant money-making scheme. I mean, it's not giant, but it's really good. Makes things easier. Requires a lot of travel. Alright, time to export. 38 weeks. Daring subterfuge. And now Devalto Syndicate is like, hey, not cool. Let's see. 10 plus fuel plus turns. No. Okay. Who's next then? What do we got? 35 weeks for you to go to Brian's Belt. 36 weeks for the 5th Divide. 37 weeks for Brian's Belt. We're going to go to the 5th Divide because it's one system over. And then we're going to come back. These are all 1 week apart missions. So finishing up in Brian's Belt would be great. Actually, I was wrong. It's not one system over. Because we're in Far Fallen Rim. It is one system over. It's like this. We're in Far Fallen Rim. We're going to go 5th Divide first. Brian's Belt next. This is a mission that's got a 3-year deadline on it. So we're not strapped for that. Gonna... Yep. So here now, you get some interesting choices. Be careful if all you're doing is reading the description of what this does. You want to pay attention to what slots it's valid in. My ship is going to end up with weapons that only work in the top 3 slots. So these aren't necessarily skills that I would take. Raking Fire is something I will take. It's very nice. And then this is also nice. After a successful boarding, ruthlessly sabotage cripples 2 to 4 weapons, causing up to +4 gunnery skill damage. Take out their weapons so they can't shoot at you. It's a nice skill to have. This one, remove a risk card when spying. Take that. Because re-rolling can just roll yourself into something that's worse than whatever you were trying to get rid of. But removing a risk card, now those are the real talents. Those are what you really want to have. On the offhand chance that we can patrol for something cool. Okay, you got 2 cards here that could help us. And they, of course they disappeared. And we got the Thulins instead. 1 card that can help us. Alright. I thought maybe Maybe I could get something. We're still at minus 33. I'd like to get them down to plus 20 here. 30 weeks. At the spice table, we could get attacked. 24K. Lost some to Devaltos Syndicate. Got a bunch of people paid. The Smuggler. We did some missions. So we did a mission for her. Is this enough to get us a trade permit 1? Yes. And a trade permit 2? No, just the 1. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, because what's it say? Our sponsor lacks the position within Clan Zenrin to license additional trade permits. So she can only get you a trade 1, but that's okay. That's good. So I don't think there's anything we really else need from her. Intelligence officer. We got 2 personal rep with her. She sells military gear, but we have somebody who can do. We'd like to be promoted, but what kind of missions does she have? Ooh, increased link. What's this? Spying in the Cadrino Chaos. How long? 5 years. Oh, heck yeah, honey. We'll do that for you. That's reasonable. 5 years is plenty of time. Let's go. Home system, Brian's Belt. All right. Let's go to, yeah. Food first. Food system first. You can submit to inspection because we don't have anything. Data scoop. Public spectacle. This is going to take, what, a couple weeks? 1 week, 4 days. All right, and she's our intelligence officer. So we're up to 97 personal rep with her, and she sells military gear. So now the question is what I want to do. We have access to the best gear, but you can see it's super pricey. Don't really want to worry about spending that much money on it, but I would like to have something for everybody kind of in this level 2 range. Here's the level 3 Catavost Edge. Yeah, do we spend the level 3 stuff? Because level 3 is going to cost us, for 4 team members, about 120K. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I do. Because it's just good to have this. The Catavost Edge, you're going to need 2 of these. And then you want this melee defense and range defense for the doctor. So I'm going to spend some money on that. I'm going to do it because it's important. Medical officer. He's going to be combat medic, and you want to change his equipment and say you get this piece of gear. And then this person is a swordsman, and we're going to say take this. This one's also a swordsman. Same deal. That's going to help her. E-Tech Navigator. Okay, let's do these navigators first. Oh, so there's fast getaway, but we have enough of those. Perfect approach, which we have 2, and that's kind of enough. Accepting a mission with more jumps and taking that cost there. I like that. That's, more money is always better. E-Tech. Saying landing in the zone, give me more contacts, but let's go with buffs for right now. We got some of those contacts are coming. And then officers, we want to look at the last guy. Sniper, soldier, equipment. You get this ammo, more damage. That'll allow him to start one-shotting people, which would be great. So let's switch this back out to leveling. And then buying cargo. Luxury rations at Pop. We're going to buy that because we're about to fly right over here to the Pop system. So a few extra bucks for us with 0 to no risk is being great. So this is the main story. Word is going around the starport that a judgment has been given in the Valencia Fane case. The judge ruled against the Fane family. So you can go get yourself in some trouble if you want to by doing things with that. Let's see, Twitch Surge. Let's grab one of these. It's guided fire. It adds plus 15 accuracy, but more importantly, plus 10% critical. So if you need to do some crit damage, that's a good thing to do. Took a hit to Steel Song there. This person has combat armor. And you can go all the way down here. We can go all the way to the level 6 stuff. You're going to want Keeper's Plate for the frontline fighters. And you're going to want this really nice stealth piece, Nightfall Mesh, for your guy in the back row. In fact, I tend to put Keeper's Plate on my doctor too, because it's just, he gets pummeled without it. So, but we're not going to worry about that yet because the cost is, as you can see, pretty expensive. You need about 120 grand to outfit your crew. And of course, you still have to buy weapons too. The nice thing is once you have weapons, and remember, you're going to have 5 crew members, because if you've watched my top 10 tips, you know that this combat crew here of 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, these ones right here, 2 swordsmen, medical officer, sniper, you're going to add a 5th member, Exo Scout, Xeno Hunter, and you're going to swap your sniper out when you're fighting Xenos and use the Exo Scout instead. So we need a weapon for them, and we need military gear for them, and we need armor for them. But when you get all of that set up, then you can go into your ship and you can take this weapons locker and eject it and put something more useful in there. So, and I know some people are like, no, don't do that. What happens if your crew has to fight? Dude, if you've lost your combat crew, if you've lost your dedicated group of fighters, you're done. Your crew isn't going to save you. The enemy is just going to tear through you. So I don't feel like this is worth hanging on to once you have all the money to get those things. So this guy might have some more missions for us. Let's see, what's he got? Oh, he's got a bunch of missions, but none of them are great. This one is Garrick Pillars. We'd have to do some hidden cache. Okay. Steal directly from the Kadar Syndicate. Ooh. I'm not sure I want to do that. I'm trying to raise my faction with everybody, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful about what kind of missions I take on here. This is a 3-year mission, and this is a... Let's see, we're going to have to do the same thing there, and this is a mission here. What I'd really like to do is do some trading real quick. So, let's go. I want to see about upgrading my ship, because we're at 415,000. So we're going to do a little trading loop here. Buy cargo. What goes to an industrial district? Oh, some of these things we need rank 2 permits, so we have to go talk to Callaghan Fane. Okay. Synthetic food is in demand in industrial. But it's a C+ grade. What about methane fuel? Pop mining, industrial, pop farming. Don't worry about that. We're going to go down here and talk to Callaghan Fane. We're going to get our higher level trade permit. I want to get at least level 3, because then there's some nice stuff to buy. So there's the prince. We came when we heard about Valencia. So you have arrived not a moment too soon. My father was just trying to foist me off on another star trader. The duel of assassins has begun. So you can take her on your crew. How long would you need to be on board? 2 years. They're going to send people after her. Valencia Fane is trained as a swordsman and willing to come aboard as a member of our crew. We may choose to promote her to a ship's officer if it fits our plan. How soon can you come aboard? As soon as you have a crew bunk ready for me. We will be hunted by her enemies, so we will avoid that. I don't really want to do that this time. What I want to do is trade. So we got a level 3 trade permit. We can get the level 4. I'm not sure he'll sell it to us. Oh, he will. It's 50k though. So I'm not worried about that. 50k, I'll get you this. Small craft components, but the legality is a 7, which can make it a little hard to land. And demand on orbital and tradeway zones. It is a pretty chunky, changey thing, though. The problem with buying this trade permit here at 50K is that you can lose it. So if you, at permit 4, any transgressions that cause -3 reputation loss or more with the faction will also cause a loss of 1 grade of permit. If our reputation with faction falls below -10, we stand to lose any and all permit grades if we continue to cross them. Above 100 rep, only a reputation loss of -4 or more can cost us our permit. So that's one of the considerations. What do we have over here? This is Trade Law 8, and this is Trade Law 6. So we could drop those off here at Bavariat. We could drop those off at Bavariat if we want to do it. Let's see if it. Let's do it and see if it works. Do that. We're gonna go buy these small craft components. Legality 7 versus 5 trade law, which is what's on the current planet, and the other one is going to be a 6. So we're gonna buy these. Our cargo hold is overflowing with goods. Oh, well, luxury rations. Oh, bummer. Okay, we're going to sell them in an F grade because we still made almost $5,000. We're going to grab these small craft components for 33K, and we're going to go shuttle them up to here. Now remember, we can't drop them off here, because the trade law here is an 8, and they are a trade legality of 7, so they're too low. But here, the trade law is 6, so we should be able to sell them. For a B- score. Wow, nice. This, I think what this does is if you set this to B- and you hit sell all, it'll sell anything in here that's at a B- or higher. You can just click on this to sell these individually. Now, we made 65.9K, so we basically doubled our investment, which is pretty good. Uh-oh, and then we failed the doctor test. And more failed doctor tests. So we're going to go heal our crew. We're going to spend some of those profits fixing people. Alright. Mechanic finally made a level. Man, he's always got so many good ones. Rushed patches is necessary when you're fighting. There's also thrown wrench. I'm going to grab another one of those because they're really nice to have. She is... What is she? She's navigator, but I was... character 11. So she's our level 11 navigator. Jobs. Oh no, she's level 8. Why did I think she said level 11? Oh, character level 11. Okay. But she's only a hyperweight navigator of rank 8. Okay. She's got to get to 11 before she can grab the really good stuff. So in this case, I'm going to do... Let's see. She's going to be with us forever for a long time. So, distant commission, grab that. And the pilot... Let's do... We got 6 twitch surges... Sharp steerings in case we need to stack him to get away from somebody really horrible. Alright. So back to buying cargo. What else can we buy? Power generators. These are demand on pop, mining, and refinery. Pop and mining. So let's go here. There is a mining one over here, but its trade law is 7. And what are those... explosives? These are legality 6, so that won't work there. And this is a trade law 2 right now. Ooh, and it says they're in demand on pop. Okay, let's grab as many power generators as we can. Oh, there's only going to give us 13. Wow. Okay. Well, since we're going to pop, we know water purifiers are liked there as well, or something else. Clothing for 101. Crop harvesters will come back and get. Electronic components are in demand on pop worlds. Let's go with the clothing. Go up here and drop these off. Oh, and there's an explorer. Well, if it isn't your unlucky day. Demand tribute, and then fight. How rude of me to demand tribute and make them think that they're going to get away and then just decide I'm going to attack anyway. But they're independent and we need the intel. We'll take a look at what our intel looks like after this encounter. We'll also do something that we haven't done here yet. Boom, boom. Okay, so now we're going to be in range 2. So that'll be fun next turn. Oh, look. A shotgunner. Wow, we started off really high here. This is great. Some poke. Alright, you're going to shoot. Yeah, sure. Shoot her. She already did that. Let's see. Just kill this person. Straight up kill him. Doc, I guess. Just want to shoot somebody? She's going to kill him. She's going to do that. Oh, actually she could have taken away that last point, but it doesn't matter because she's going to end up dead. Alright, so we're at range 2. What I'm going to do is stay at range 2. We're going to fire this off. Engine lockdown. It's going to do some more damage to them. It's going to fry them a little harder. So we shouldn't have too many crew members. And then there's other weapon talents to go along with that. Like things that'll bring down shields, which will make it even more effective. And you know, we're not close to being fully decked out as far as all the war talents we're going to use. But this locks you down for 2, removes 2 reactor points of your own. So it's not like you can move and board and fire all your weapons at the same time. So I like to use it when I get to range 2 and just sit here. And you can even add a little crit damage if you want. He's going to try to guided fire against us. And the only thing you have to really worry about is once this red mark gets down about here, like this, we're going to move forward. You run the risk of blowing the ship up, so at a certain point in time here, you have to just quit. You have to quit shooting at this guy. We can probably afford to shoot at him one more time. And then we're going to need to finish with boardings. Otherwise, you risk blowing the ship up and not getting a chance to interrogate the crew. And that's the whole point of doing this, is to interrogate the crew and get that precious intel. So, oh my. Oh. We just have the initiative. He's going to try to kill her. One-shot her. Oh, so close. Okay. You, darling. Kill that one. You, kill that one. Very nice. Poking holes in him. So, yeah, that's the end of your day. Okay. See, I always check this. Sabotage. It's not the engine, so it doesn't really matter. It becomes less important. We can kill more people with that. And do this. Component damage. And there's not enough surviving crew. Because we fried so many of them. So, take their fuel. We don't have to worry about their cargo. They've got 91. Wow, they got a bunch of refined cambronite and capital ship components. Oh, man. If we hadn't just dumped a bunch off, it'd be worth dumping our cargo to grab that. Rough interrogation. Destroy. Orchestrated salvage gives us 32.2k. Which is very nice. We'll take that. Independence. Independent ships are learning not to come through Brian's belt when we're here. Sell our cargo clothing for junk. So I think if you just go C+ and hit sell all, it sells everything. Yep. And so that made us some money. Oh, 416 now. That's nice. Okay, now there's one more thing we can go down for here and buy and sell. And this will put us on the planet that I actually want to be on for ship upgrades. Surrender to looting. I have nothing to loot. Get out of here, Kadar. We'll come fix our reputation with you soon. Failed the doctor test. We got to find those doctors. So that's the other thing. So we got to look in here. And I'm going to go doctor, search. This person is a Javat Academy, a doctor, one jump away. He buys scientific intel, and so does this person. This person has military gear and doctor recruits. Wow. And they will buy regular intel. Oh, honey. You get the gold star. We're coming straight for you. This is going to be great. We're going to get a doctor on our ship. Oh, that's nice. Of course, you're like, you don't have any room on your crew. Oh, no, we can get rid of that backup soldier. We can get rid of that guy. Okay. We're up to 8 in soldier. What do we want to take here? This is a nice one. Eagle Eye is great. Buff yourself with +2 initiative. It only costs 8 initiative to use. This is a good one to have in staggering hit if you're in stealth mode. Does a whole bunch of armor piercing and critical damage. Does bleed. It's a great. These are the next 2 things that we're taking. So we'll do that. There's a pilot. We're going to say, give us this one. Devastating attack. I don't use this very often, but I like to have one. It reduces basically the damage that an enemy can do if they're smacking the heck out of you. We're going to buy cargo. We're going to go down here and get terraforming components, which are on demand in farming. There's only 15 of them? Wow, okay. Well, in that case, crop harvesters can fill the remainder space. I'm going to go over here to Candris. This is a good place to upgrade a ship. It's got a 10 legendary starport that has all the components usually. Either that one or this one up here at Glissanda, I think. Surrender to looting. Not happening. Let's get out of here. I just showed up with a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to trade here, and you guys are coming along trying to harass me. Probably shouldn't have shot at them. I think that automatically makes it so we lose reputation when we escape. We're going to lose like 5 rep or something like that. Nope. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I'm happy to be wrong about that one. Candorus. Sell cargo. Yes. See, it doesn't matter what this at, but you just say B+. So let's see. If we sell them one at a time, well, can we just, does the whole thing count at once if we do it this? We have to watch this little space down here. It's 10 crop harvesters. Okay. It doesn't flash both of them, just one at a time. Well, we're at 445. So, let's talk a little bit about upgrading the ship here. You can see shield 21%. That's not good. So we want to take care of that, and we want to swap this out. So component here, we'd like the cargo hold. Give us the big fatty. So that helps. That gets us up to what, 90 cargo, because this one, that's 50 and this is 25. Oh, it's 75. Yeah, so to upgrade this one, man, we just don't have the money, because it was what, 200 and something to upgrade that one. 228. Oh, that'd leave us with almost nothing. Okay, what we're gonna do then is replace this with deflector arrays, and they get very expensive very quickly, as you can see. So they offer void resist, jump cost, shielding. We're gonna grab this deflector array. Okay, so before we do that, let's take a look at what it is. Shield is 21% to block, and we're gonna grab this one because it's cheaper, and that block's now 33%. So it's an improvement. It's not supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but it's better. We could take this out. Now here's something interesting. If you don't want to do more trading, or even if you do, we do want to do more trading, but my option here is to put a fuel tank in, which I'd like to have, or you can go for this. prison cells detains 3 prisoners. This allows you to do bounty hunting missions, which can be incredibly lucrative. And the question is, do I want to do that? Or do I want to focus more on trade? Bounty hunting missions are fun and all, but I think I'd rather focus more on trade, in which case what I'd like to do with this... Oh, and so fuel scoop would be really, really helpful. It would also be helpful just to put, let's see, one of these on there, reinforced structure. This is going to add armor and shielding. This is a nice thing to have. You could grab the cheap version here and not go broke. Because remember, our ultimate goal is to save about $6 million and just buy the big fat ship, the big huge one. This is nice, adds more defense, makes us a little more defensible in case we start to run into something that's problematic. So I'm of the mind to do this. Otherwise, it's a weapon, and there's not much here in the weapon slot, is there? Oh yeah, there is. You can grab a grav cannon. 3 RP to fire. They're nice. They do a ton of damage. And so basically, you know, you're sitting at slot 2, because this also works with a lance, and you're firing 2 lances in this at the same time. And that's just, if you just want to blow something up, just want to destroy something really quickly, those 3 weapons together work really well to do it. I never worry too much about that. So I think in my case, what I'm going to do is make ours a little more protected. There is really a temptation to do some bounty hunting missions, though, but I always turn into a bounty hunter when I play this game, so I'm going to try not to do that this time. So the ship looks like this now. We're blocking 47 and 36. That's an improvement for sure. I feel good about that. So now we need to do some more trading and grab some more missions. My cat is going berserk. Where we want to go right now, let's take a look at our cargo space. Intel records. Oh, look at that beautifulness. Oh my goodness. Well, let's go see the doctor. 2 jumps away. And she has... She may not be able to sell us a doctor. Oh, she can get us a doctor, I think. She can't get us military gear. Her influence among the Kadar Syndicate is -10. So sometimes when their influence is low, they won't. When their influence is low, it won't let you do certain things, even though you have high personal rep with them. So we're gonna stop here. What's the rumor? Starport closed. We're gonna patrol real quick and try to keep knocking down these guys. Military ship, great. Okay. Sorry, we didn't mean to fight you guys. Bye-bye. I'm just trying to make things right with you, and then we lost 4 more rep doing that. That so stinks. Oh my gosh, this planet is not helping me out, is it? Okay, let's go up here, because we're gonna run out of fuel. Uh-oh. The fastness starport. Look, I don't care if this is for the Gestalt technologists or not. Officer, there's no reason to search this transport. Yeah. It's protocol. Period. Maybe we can come to an agreement. Not likely. Look who just shut up. The Hunter are attacking. For freedom. Yeah, they want to get you on their side by yelling for freedom, but you can't stop the collective. By the pit, Hunter revolutionaries are attacking the starport. We have to make a choice here. So you can cover the Hunter's escape and you'll get some reputation with them, or these terrorists must be stopped. Attack the Hunter. You can also play neutral and just leave, but I don't like to play neutral. By siding with the starport, I intend to get some reputation with this faction. And you know me, I'm all about reputation because I want to trade. And that's hard to do if you can't fly into anybody's starboard, so. Got him up. Alright, my darling. Keep cutting. Bolster. Oh, gonna shoot me? Gonna cut you up. Oh. Sometimes, if I miss the click, that's what happens. Rallying order. Ooh, she's gonna do that. Well, that's cool. I'm gonna do this then. I'm gonna stun this person. Because it's gonna move me into the forward slot. And he's gonna shoot her. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Never mind. I need him to shoot her. And then I need you to do this. There we go. Now you're up close, so when you shoot... Oh, you decide to shoot at my doctor. Okay. He's got a 21, but he's partially stunned. She's going to do this to removes her outright and removes 2 initiative from her. Gives him a chance to heal. Let's see, he's stunned. I want him to have a chance to heal himself some more, but killing him might be easier. Oh, and he is going to get a chance to heal. Very nice. Everybody's healed up. Bye-bye. So, impressive, Captain. Very impressive fighting, says the security officer. You're lucky we were here. If you hadn't jumped into the action, they might have caused even more damage to the starport. Damn revolutionaries. Selling their lives for nothing. My superiors will hear about this. We gained 15 faction with the local, 15 rep with the local faction, which is exactly what I wanted. Look, right now we're at 14. Ha 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 ha. That's what I need. Does she have a good mission for us? What's this? Spice Horde. No, we are not in a position to do that, and I really don't want to ferry someone around. Oh, they only have to come on board and then go to Dagon's Run? Where's Dagon's Run? Oh, it's way down there. Forget it. Never mind. You're crazy. I always forget where Dagon's Running is, and it's way down there in the corner of the universe. I don't want to go there. On our way there, let's try to patrol here. Patrol. Oh boy, you guys really hate me today, don't you? The cards are just... Thank goodness I'm not playing poker. Man. Okay. There's 3 things here that could help. Okay. There's no things there that could help. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's just... Look, okay. So did you all see what happened? It's supposed to repair ship and recover fuel, and my fuel actually went down. I need to clip this out and send this to the Treese brothers. In the meantime, let's see if we can get some points here for the DeValto Syndicate. No. 2 out of 5 things can help us. You know how it is. Hey, look, it's Colors Fade. He's doing something with luck. Something that requires luck. Does anybody know how this is going to end? Yes. Yes, we do. Surrender to looting. Jeez. Brutal. Just brutal. Okay. This person... Hyperwake Navigator makes it to level 11, so they're going to skip off the void very soon now. Crew Dog is going to get another engine lockdown. It's just a really nice one to have. And here's our E-Techs. Listening post. Try to get as many of those as we can. This Navigator who's far behind. Swordsman. Yes, and you're the backup swordsman, aren't you? You're like a backup swordsman. Yep, okay. In that case, I want you to have Devastating Charge. See, he's the people that I can replace for doctors, for legit doctors, so. Let's go up here. This is a luxury planet. Luxury. I would like the luxury of getting some reputation during patrols. So let's try that. Patrol. Alright. 2 things can help us. And the pirate one's the best. Hurts us against Kadar, but that's okay. There's 1 pirate that can help us. Later on, you can get a talent that'll replace a card with a pirate reward card, and those are the ones I really like to blow. I like, if I see pirate cards up there, I'm throwing another pirate card up there, just trying to increase my odds ever so much. I shouldn't have done the bribe there. I can just let them try to loot me. Fight. Submit to inspection. There's nothing for us. I just got crew members. Oh, see, this is what's awesome. These 2. This is when you want to be able to remove a card to try to give one of those a better chance. But, you know, what happened? There were 2 of them and we got none, so. Oh my gosh, we actually got something. Oh, they're teasing me now. There's 2 plus. Okay, sure. Take the risk. And we get the military ship. Out of all of those options, we get the military ship. Wow. We could have had really bad or really good, and instead we just got the neutral thing. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Another one. Maybe. Yes. And there are 3 cards that'll hurt us. That'll help us here, so maybe we can get above 20. Yes, that's great. So we're at 24. Oh man, all services are open to us. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay. Aftermath of ship damage, repair 1 ship component equals 10% repair kill. I like to take some of this. We're also going to want some of the reroll risk cards for blockades. We don't have to do them very often, but some missions will come up with those. So let's go see what the doctor, if the doctor will give us some doctors. So what I am going to do before we even do anything, land here. Let's go look at the crew. Some people we can get rid of. There's a soldier and there's a swordsman. The soldier we want to keep because we could turn that into Exo Scout. But the swordsman is really, really redundant. So we're going to dismiss him. And we're going to go to her and we're going to say, sell intel records. Darling, what would you like? Expired conflicts. These are old. But what would you like here? Some steel saw? Some Thulin intel? How much personal rep? 11. I want to recruit. Okay. She lacks the faction influence required to encourage well-trained citizens to join with the Star Trader Captain. We can help her by doing missions. Okay, so she needs influence. She needs influence of 20 before she'll let us recruit anybody. Okay. All right. In that case, we got to do some missions for her. 8 jumps. Tenebrous Gambit. Ooh. Or we can do spying over Mono Fisher, which is right next door. Tenebrous Gambit is a ways away, isn't it? It's right there. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to go all the way up to there and do an exploration spy crash site down shuttle kind of thing. Let's go spy. We've got some stuff for that. Anybody else then have doctor stuff? Doctor, give me the news. He's 3 jumps away. He's Javet. He has 83. So he can get us a doctor. Because he has 83 out of 100. We're going to go right there. We're going to end the episode with that. Let's go see if we can get a doctor to help with our crew. Just a straight up regular crew member doctor. And that would be a very good way to end this episode. Let's see who's leveling. Pilot and our swordsman. Okay. So now she gets the all-important knife work. And a pilot. Yeah. Spying. Remove a card. Way better than re-rolling. Merchant. Get out of my way. Failed another doctor test, of course. Brian's belt. Uh-oh. And his zealot. Okay. Well, we have to do it. There's just no other way around it. We have to fight this guy. We need that intel. Oh, and he's going to be a little hard to chase down. Well, then what we're going to do is that. Sharp steering and perfect approach and try to run our way up here. We're going to do a Twitch surge, actually. And we're going to try to fry this guy. That jumped us all the way up to 2. We don't want to move any closer. We want to do this. Board. We're going to give his crew panic. Because we're probably not going to hit him. Yep, we missed him. That's okay. Because a couple of crew panics and he'll be easy pickings. Alright, kill her. Shoot him. Yeah, baby. It's going to take 2 turns. Don't be greedy. Oh boy. Yeah, you get to go again, don't you? Got plenty of time here. Boy, she's really cutting through some people. You're going to buff thyself. And you're going to shoot Penalty. Oh, that's nice. $23. Darling. Cut that person up. She's going to do this. And it's over. Do we get... Nope. Okay. Luxury cabin. Don't really care about that. We're going to move closer. We turn this on to fry engines. I mean, fry crew. Now we're going to hit them because we did a little bit of crew damage. The panicked crew. Minus 15%. We're not going to board. Instead, what we're going to do is this. A little bit of defense. And while this reactor talent is going on, we just want to shoot. Since we're minus 2 reactor points, we just want to take the time to do damage to the crew. Make sure they can't hit us. Make sure we can hit them. Okay. It's there. Again, we have 2 of these, so I'm going to use both of them. They only last for 2 turns. And you see there's plenty of red here. He's got plenty of shield or armor, whichever one that is. So, a little bit of extra damage for us. Uh-oh, and now we can't hit him anymore because his crew is no longer panicked. So, time for the boarding assist module. Actually, let's do this. We're going to do... This will help hit him. Maybe. Nope. Still going to miss him. Okay. Oh, and he moved. He moved at a range of 2. Okay. We're going to move closer. We've still got a boarding that we can do. Let's see how many crew you got there, Buster. Oh, well, the crew you have, some of them are a little dinged up. Like that one. Bye-bye. You don't get to go. You're going to do this, and that drops them down, which is really nice. Oh, even further. Well then, darling, take that one out. Doc. She's going to stab him, and it's over. First turn victory. Okay. Minus accuracy defense. Then let's see. Throne wrench or kill the enemy crew. Let's do that. I like that. He's going to try to broadside talent, but one thing, broadside does a whole bunch of extra damage, like 40% more, but it also significantly reduces your defense. So here's an officer. Nice. He's gone. I can actually probably kill you. Yep. And then it's up to which one do you want to kill? The officer? Sure. Oh yeah, they're regular crews. Biting it. Railgun. Oh, I probably don't need to worry about that. More about that one. Throne wrench. And no surviving crew. Not enough surviving crew to man the battle stations. You can conscript some of their crew if they want, but they're not going to have a doctor. They have a crew dog and an E-Tech. I don't think I've ever seen a doctor. We're going to rough interrogation, because that was the most important point. Destroy the ship. Orchestrated salvage for 46k. Very nice. Okay. Let's go see if we can buy a doctor then. Doc. Ooh, look, that's dangerous. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is going to be really hard to do. Land ho. How much time do we have on our missions? 1 year, 51 weeks. Here's what I think I'm going to do. Because this would get us down to... Okay, that's not an independent system. It's that's Steel Song. Ooh, what's our faction with, like... It's not good with them. You could check right here. Our faction with Steel Song is minus 17. Consider us a criminal. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to try to patrol these guys to get... faction. If we can get out of this minus 37 mess, that would really help. So let's see. Powerful and unexpected ship. Well, uh-oh, the bounty hunter's gonna come take what we have for sale here. Submit to inspection. Yes, he's gonna take our stuff. Oh, no, captain's trade permits are binding. So we got a trade permit with him? Do we have a trade permit with Steel Song? No. Oh, are they in a trade war? Not exactly sure why they didn't take that then. Clan Alta Mesa. See, the Thulan ones keep showing up, the 6 to 12, but it just doesn't want to give them to me, so I think we might have to save that for next episode. Me just sitting here trying to get my reputation up. There's a pirate, that helps. Against Clan Javet. I'm going to surrender to looting because this is all free stuff, so they can have it. They can go be happy about that. But I would really like to surrender in disgrace. I don't want to suffer a major reputation loss. Just want to get out of here. This is what makes it hard to get your reputation up doing patrolling, is these encounters like this, especially against military ships, because it automatically costs you like 5 rep. This is a bounty hunter, costs us 3. That sucks. It's like, Oh my gosh. And what's so sad is it's just it's a comedy of errors. And what's so sad is watching the positive cards, the green cards, the ones that could give us reputation, and they just continue to go off the board right away, like they're the first thing that leave. It's like the game is trying to insult you while it's hurting you. It's like, oh, I'm gonna kick you while you're down, and then I'm gonna pour salt in your wound. Come on, man, give me something. I'm trying to get out of this mess. You can buy pardons later on when you come into contact with the right people. Seeing we lost 4 rep and 1 grade of our edict with Clan Maklamuni, so that stinks. I think that means our trade thing is now level 3. Let's see, Clan Mok, we're a full trader. Is that the top level, or was it just the edict? Yeah, losing rep, not good. Merchant ship. Boy, I've and I've gotten out of way worse holes than this, and we're getting hurt, which really sucks. That can come back to haunt us too. Like, I think the last time I played the game, oh my gosh, we're really just getting hammered, aren't we? Let's go get repaired. I think the last time I played a complete playthrough and got to what's considered the end of the game is I had something in the neighborhood of like 133 as a negative reputation because I did a few more of Callaghan Fane's quests, and I just sat at a system like this for a while with missions pressing that I needed to go take care of, and I shouldn't have. I didn't need to bribe them. It's Clan Mok. And I got it all taken care of. I mean, I just sat down and I went through it. Okay, so this is really good. It restores the whole entire team's morale. That's a really good one to have. Lifeline is great though because it heals for a whole bunch and it buffs with +2 initiative. So that's important. Thrown wrench and then rushed patches. There's another ship ops fail situation, but since we only have a couple of mechanics, I like to do these. Rush patches is pretty important. So let's see what else we can get out of this. Well, yeah, I mean, I remember sitting here and getting like +140 reputation, but you can get on these streaks where those 6 to +12 ones show up, and you can just get them. You know, this is going to cost us again. Uh-oh, and this is really bad. This is a carrier. This is really awful. Carriers are awful, and this is the time in the game when they start showing up. They're awful. It's going to cost us 5 rep? Oh no, just 1. Okay. Well, just keeps disappearing, you know. It's hard enough to get them to even show up here as one of the 5 cards, those 6 + 12 ones. But then I think my success rate on pulling them up is, I don't know, 5% maybe less. It just feels really low. So since they're already so hard to show up, it feels like when they show up, you should have a greater chance of getting one of them because they're so rare, you know. It's the first card that disappears. Oh, it's an independent ship. Okay, this episode's going way long. We're gonna attack this ship and then we'll take care of the rest of this next episode. We'll just keep trying to do this faction here, get ourselves out of this hole, because the Thulans are everywhere and they have some nice trade destinations. So you want to be able to trade with them. Did this give us the skip to 2? Nope, just to 3. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to do the same thing. Since we have only the level 3 lance, it doesn't do a ton of damage. So you can just do the thing that we're going to do, which is sit here and try to fry the crew. give them a good taste of the frying before we board. We're gonna soften them up. Body blows. Body blow. Anybody remember that game? Remember going to the corner drugstore? They'd have like 2 or 3 arcade games. One of them was almost always Super Mario Brothers. And then sometimes they'd have Punch Out, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, Centipede, Dig Dug. Man, there was this awesome pizza place. And I don't think the pizza was that spectacular from what I remember. But what was awesome was they had this little... It was almost like a split-level house, the way it was designed, the way the stairs were designed. And the lower portion of it had all these arcade games. And oh my gosh, it just... Whenever my parents wanted to take us there, I was in heaven. It's just the best thing in the world. Just be, Mom, give me $5 so I can have several rolls of quarters. I'm just gonna go occupy myself. So we fried the whole crew without having to do anything. That's great. We get all of their stuff, which is gonna rough interrogation, battle damage repair. We don't need to do conscript crew. There's a whole bunch of them. They don't have a doctor though, so they got soldier. Unfortunately, you can't see the stats of any of those people, so you have no idea how good they are. Orchestrated Salvage gave us 31k. Alright, we're going to leave it here. Well, look. This is it. This is the last one. We're going to roll. What are the odds? Of course. Alright, well, that was... worth a shot, right? There's 2 more. This is how I usually do it. As long as they keep showing up, I keep rolling. But look, there were 2 of them, and now there's 1 there. Oh my god! And then it re-rolled the bounty hunter, which of course is. Oh man. Okay. Well, folks, thanks for watching. It's an overly long episode as always, but they tend to go over. We're down to -19. Hey, that's... imagine if we'd hit on those +6 to +12 range ones. Any of them. But like 2 or 3 in there, we could have... Oh, it could have been so great. Leave your questions, comments down below. Let me know what you think of the game, if you bought it, if you're playing it. Like, subscribe. Consider joining my Patreon. I'll leave you to be with the rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever time zone you're in. Happy gaming, everyone.